Hello and I welcome you on Movie Grill. 9 siblings are shown in a family as movie starts and their eldest daughter is named Violet. Violet is an inventor and invents things within her time. She makes new things from the things she had while tying her hair. The second character shown is Klaus, who has read all the books in his house. The interesting thing was he remembered everything from the book and even the page number. They have another sister named Sunny. She is younger and a great character. Her great thing was she chews everything no matter it will be wood or a piece of tile. The story moves further and a banker is shown going to the kids and tells them they have lost their parents because of an incident. He tells their house caught fire and its reason is unknown. The siblings reach their house with the banker and find everything burned everywhere and they also have lost their parents. Klaus notices a binocular in a room while leaving. He was a financial banker and the personal banker of this family. This banker takes care of everything for those siblings. The banker takes the kids to a guardian. He brings them to their close relative. Getting off the car they see a lovely house. The siblings think we have reached a good place. This was their first and last mistake and the brothers and sisters turn up to find a terrible home. It was in a forest and the first guardian of the siblings is shown as the door opens. He was a greedy guardian and needs money instead of kids. That's why he sends the banker back immediately. The house was depicted as terrible and there were spider webs everywhere. The stairs were broken and the scene was frightening. There was a secret room in the house and the guardian forbids them to go there. He was named Count Olaf. Count Olaf gives the siblings the list of the home tasks as they arrive. The tasks of the house were written in it. Like cleaning the house, cooking and washing dishes, everything. Olaf's friends arrive after some time and it is told that Olaf was a drama master. His friends seem evil and terrible. Olaf asks the kids he wants the dinner before 8 and starts drama practice with his friends. His drama practice was so boring that his friends sleep there. The kids go into the kitchen and don't find anything except for the mouses and the dead insects. The siblings make pasta somehow even they have nothing. Count Olaf yells at the kids even they have done many tasks. He says you should get the worst punishment. He beats Klaus because of it. The kids have gone through bad things and have lost their parents. Count Olaf was also misbehaving with the kids. Violet was elder and says the place where we are living is our house. She does a small experiment while tying her hair. She makes a small hut and the kids were sitting inside with their parents' pictures. She was showing upside the tent when the light was reflected on it. Count Olaf enters the courtroom and proves that he is their legal guardian. After being the legal guardian of the kids he decides to beat the kids. He was just thinking he will get the property after the kids. He leaves the kids on the railway track while locking the car. When the kids discover there will be a train, Violet calls the banker. The banker couldn't understand anything because of the noise of the train. Violet gets an idea and makes an instrument with which she can change the train's track. She becomes successful in it. As she throws the instrument it changes the train's track. Violet saves her siblings. The banker also reaches there and thinks Count Olaf has given permission to the kids to drive the car. The kids try to make him understand their guardian tried to end them. Their banker couldn't understand anything and take the kids from Count Olaf. Later, he reaches the second guardian of the kids with them. The second guardian has to take care of the kids. It will not happen here with the kids as their first guardian dropped them to die in front of the train. He was a doctor and fond of keeping animals. Especially snakes, and there were different kinds of animals in his home. He tells the kids how he collected a lot of snakes. How much does he love these animals? He makes the kids meet the two-faced cobra and they meet the three-eyed frog as well. In the last, he makes them meet his special animal and it was a black python and tells them how he has caught it with his friends. He tells them it is a friendly animal in the world. It can't end any human. The doctor guardian sings a song for them at night. The kids were feeling comfortable with this guardian and told him their parents sing this song for them. The doctor was about to move somewhere with the kids and the animals the next morning. Meanwhile, a man arrives and tells him he is an assistant. The doctor has called him, but he was a mimicker. It discovers this man was none other than Count Olaf and reaches here to end the kids. The kids try to tell their guardian, but he couldn't understand what are the kids pointing about. The kids get an idea and send a snake to their guardian while writing something on it. The doctor understands the man who has come here as an assistant is a mimicker. But it was too late and the kids couldn't find their guardian when they searched for him. Children have come to know that their parents are no longer in this world. It discovers with the police investigation and Count Olaf's witness that his black python has ended him. The kids object to it and say the animal is too friendly and can't end him. None agrees with it, and then a miracle happens here. The younger Sonny reaches the black python. Everyone gets shocked seeing the huge python wasn't biting the girl and playing with her. The police and the banker discover the man was Count Olaf. They were about to hold him, but he escapes. The second guardian of the kids have also died and the third guardian was a lady. He takes the kids to a place where the house was made upside the water. A lady comes out of the house and she was the kids' third guardian. She asks about their family while seeing the kids and calls them inside her house. The lady makes them understand not to touch this thing, it will end you. Don't move near the fridge, it will press you down. Don't go near the chandelier, it will fall upon you. Don't touch the handle of the doors, it will hurt your eyes if it will break. The lady was scared of everything. She thinks she will die because of these things one day. She doesn't go out of the house because of it. Violet asks the lady, did you know how our parents died? What caused our house to catch fire? The lady doesn't tell them anything and shows an old album to Violet. There were her old pictures and memories. The siblings see in the album the lady was so brave. They see a picture of a group and Violet asks the lady, did you know my parents? Do my parents live with you? They see their second guardian in this picture. He was ended by Count Olaf, means you all know each other. Meanwhile, the lady closes the album and stops talking about it. The lady takes the siblings to a room and there was a glass window. A huge sea was visible from the glass window. She tells about her husband's death to those siblings and how he died. A leech has eaten her husband. It can smell the humans. The next day, the kids move to the market with their guardian. A man arrives there and he was a captain. The captain traps the lady while talking to her lovely. The siblings recognize that he is Count Olaf. He has again come for harming us. The siblings try to make their guardian understand and say he has tried to end our guardian before. He has come to end us. But the guardian doesn't listen to them and takes the captain, means Count Olaf, at home. Reaching home, the siblings find their guardian, but it was too late. They noticed the glass window was broken. A suicide note was also written there as well. They attempt to read the note but discover numerous grammatical errors. They think their guardian doesn't make any grammatical mistakes ever. We know that Klaus has information about books. He tells Violet if someone is doing a grammar mistake means she trying to tell us something. The guardian wants to tell us something. Then they discover she has written a cave's name, means she is hidden at a place. She isn't dead. There was a huge storm and everything was flying. It was happening the same as their guardian told. The gas tanker had a leak, and gas was leaking from the kitchen. The handles of the door were also broken and were about to hit their eyes. The fridge was also falling at them because of the storm. They lay on the earth to escape, and as the storm stops they discover themselves alive. They see their house has been divided into two parts. They were standing on the support of a wooden piece. They didn't defeat even facing so many terrible things. They hit the wooden piece with a heavy thing. So the piece will swing aside and they will move to the other side while jumping. They sit in a boat and move to the place where their guardian was still alive. Reaching the cave, they call their guardian and she comes to them. The siblings ask their guardian what has happened to her. She tells he was an executioner. He forcefully made me write that note, but the siblings say we have come here to take you. She refuses at first but then agrees to move with them. They were in the mid of the sea and a leech has attacked their boat. The leeches were coming to their boat from the water. They see another boat and they scream for taking help from the boat. It was Count Olaf's boat. He reaches the siblings and says while holding their guardian's hand that I'll leave you. Count Olaf leaves their guardian in the water. It means Count Olaf has ended their third guardian. The banker and the police officers also reach there and they try to tell them that Count Olaf has ended many people. He is also behind us. The banker doesn't believe the siblings and Count Olaf invites them to his play. The siblings weren't understanding what is he up to. Klaus discovers he is doing this because of the book. Klaus tells his sister if we will be married separately we will not be legal for our property. Then they discover Count Olaf is doing planning to marry Violet and as he will get married to her he will get her property. Violet refuses to marry him while saying none will believe your drama. She says marriage isn't marriage until it's done in front of a legal judge. Meanwhile, Count Olaf says I have thought this before. My neighbor has come here for helping me. She will feel as she is part of a drama. Violet refuses Count Olaf that she will not do this. Count Olaf does a bad act and has caught their younger sister Sunny. He has tied her to the top floor of the house. If you will refuse to marry me I will make your sister fall from this building. Violet was compelled to say yes and Count Olaf's drama starts here. Klaus doesn't lose courage and thinks about what Violet will do if she will be in this situation. He starts climbing up the building to save his sister and the drama was also going on and the marriage scene as well. The people were taking this as a drama. Klaus has reached the room where they were forbidden to move. Klaus has a paper in his hand found from his lady guardian's hand. There was an eye drawn on the paper same as the eye in Count Olaf's room. Klaus saves his younger sister and the drama was about to end. The marriage certificate was being signed by Violet and Klaus has understood on the other side the sunlight on the eye can burn anything. Klaus was waiting for the sunlight as there will be sunlight on the eye he will destroy this place. He burns the certificate signed by Violet as the sunlight falls there. Count Olaf was telling everyone while screaming you didn't hear those kids they were telling I am behind this. I have ended everyone. The men come to the stage as the certificate gets burned. They were the participants of this drama and later, Count Olaf gets his punishment. Before his actual punishment, the judge administers the punishments meted out to the children up to this point. Count Olaf was tied with a railway track at first then he was dropped in a boat full of leeches. He was also kept in a place full of snakes. The banker still has those siblings and hasn't any guardian who will take care of them. The banker says before leaving I want to take you to a place and take them to their home. It was burned and destroyed. Reaching home, Klaus finds a letter. It was written by their parents and they got it too late. The house was completely destroyed before they received the letter. Their parents also passed away. Violet and Klaus read the letter, and the movie series comes to a close here. Thanks for watching.